If you want to know how you can make a kill cam in Roblox Studio, you're going to have to make sure to watch this video also to the end to find out exactly how to make this. Hey guys, and welcome back to this brand new tutorial on my YouTube channel. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can make a kill cam in Roblox. And what I mean with that, for example, if you get killed by someone in your FPS game, shooter, sword thingy game, you're going to get killed. And then after that, the game will show a little GUI with a kill cam, so your camera is going to go to the person who killed you, and it will say like you have been killed by this user. I think this is a really cool feature to have in your Roblox game, so that's what we're going to create today. First of all, I want to do the biggest shout out ever in the world, whatever I want to call it, a big shout out to my friend ROBLOX for giving me the source code for this project. Thank you so much for the source code, and thank you for letting me make a video on it. And if you're new to my channel and you do like this video, make sure to give it a like if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, do whatever you want. Yeah, become a member. Yeah, just do anything you want. And all I can say is that without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. So first of all, you want to get the model from the link in the description. I have said it multiple times, but you want to get the model from the link in the description. After that, you're in your game, go to view, and then click on toolbox. You're going to see this amazing Roblox thing, but still. And then what you want to do, you want to click on the 4 blocks over here, inventory, and then get the kill cam newbie. And that's it. No, you're not done yet. Now you have a kill cam newbie in your game, and you want to put the items in their directory. So for example, replicated storage goes into replicated storage. Delete the folder. Server script service, server script service. Starter GUI, starter GUI, and starter pack in starter pack. Just like that, and this is your game. This is like the scripts we're gonna be creating today, and it's not even that big. It's pretty manageable. Yeah. So we should start off with our server script because it's the smallest one. Local players. Oh, let me zoom in. There we go. Oh, there's one. Okay. Players is equals the game. Get service players, and if you don't know what that does. As you can see, let me just rewrite it. As you can see, it returns the service with the requested class name, creating it if it doesn't exist. Just like that. Now, local handler is equals to game, get service, replicated storage, wait for child, handler. So what this does, we're going to be creating the replicated storage service, and then we're going to immediately wait for the handler we just put in. Alrighty. Players, the player added, connect, function of a player, and we immediately need to attach the character. So player, that character, connect, character added, connect, function of a character, and after that we need to immediately define the humanoid. So local humanoid is equals to character of humanoid, or if it doesn't exist, character, wait for child, humanoid. And what this means, if there's no humanoid in this first statement, the game will go, let's go to the second statement, and the second statement is wait for it. Like that. Now we need to detect if the humanoid has died, so if you have died, so humanoid.died, connect, function. And we do not need any parameters or variables in these. Now we're going to loop through the player to find something called an object value. And what we're going to do, so most of the free model assets, for example, the classic sword, has a built-in feature which makes, it makes like an object value, and then after that it will be like tagging the player. So the game will know who killed who. Yeah. So for underscore, object in pairs of the humanoid, because it's going to be in the humanoid somewhere, get children do. And then if object is a object value, and there is an object value, so object.value, so if there's value on the object, we're going to continue, and we need to make sure that the object.value is a player, because we need to make sure it is 100% a player. After that, we're going to fire two remote events. We're going to fire that you've died, and we're going to fire that you are going to get a kill cam, because you have not reset. So, what we're going to do is handler, fire client. We're going to fire this to the player. We're going to send the argument died, because you just died. And object.value.name, because the object has like this, it has your name on it if you killed someone. And that means we can tag you. Also, handler, fire client, the player with a kill cam on object.value, like this. So you should have died and object.value.name and kill cam object.value. Now outside of that, over here, we're going to type handler, fire client, player of a died and a reset. So if you just reset, the game will know that, and because there's nothing to tag, the game will just send reset. So you have been killed by reset. And when you join the game, we're going to just player load character. We're just going to spawn you in. What you want to do now is go to the players service, disable character auto loads. So boom, take it off, and respawn time to 0. So you'll only be dead. So if you're dead, the game will respawn you, and not anything else. Oh, my bad. And now handler handler.onServer event connect function of a player, an argument 1, and an argument 2. So if argument 1 is equals to reset player, then so if if you've had your GUI, like hey, you've been killed, and then there's going to be a timer on it when you'll respawn, and after that timer you're going to get respawned. My voice, player load character, because this means you can respawn. This is your server script done. Let's carry on to the client script. So local replicated storage is equals to game get service replicated storage. Okay, now we need to define the handler again. So handler is equals to replicated storage dot handler. Local lighting is equals to the game get service lighting. So not lightning, but lighting. Okay. Local players is equals to game get service players, a player of a player, not local player, like that. And I know I'm building a little bit of tempo in this and a little bit of speed, but yeah, I think that's kind of like necessary. Anyways, we need to make a variable. Local died is equals to false, because you have not died yet. Local death GUI is equals to script.parent wait for child of a death GUI. And the death GUI is placed in here, as you can see. Now, function blur effect of an argument. And what we're going to do now is blur. So we're just going to do blur is equals to instance.new, a blur effect. And we're going to put this in lighting. And then blur.size is equals to 0. And if argument is equals to make, then, and if we're going to make a blur, we're going to immediately put a blur on it. So repeat blur.size plus equals 1, task.weight 0.05, which is a really small number. It is a really small number. And we're going to do this until blur.size is the same or above as 20. Now, function died screen of the killer. So we're going to pass through a killer argument over here. And when you get killed or when you die, we're going to immediately blur effect of make. We're going to immediately call that, we're going to immediately call it. So we can make a blur out of that. Then local GUI is equal to death GUI clone death GUI.parent is equal to death GUI.parent. And we're going to do GUI.killedBy.text is equals to killed by, then colon dot killer. What this does, if you get killed, we're going to send through the player. And when that player gets sent, we can put this, for example, killed by newbie.dev. GUI colon tween position and udem2.new. We're going to tween it to 0.5, 0, 0.85, 0. Like this. We're going to use in-out. We're going to use sign. And we're going to take 0.3 seconds to do so. So you should have this little line over here. We're going to task.wait 0.3. We're going to wait for the GUI to be like tweened up. And after that, GUI.udied colon tween size. So this one is going to be tween size to udem2.new. And we're going to do this to 0.3, 0, 0.1, 0. No, wait, hold on. It is, let me remember, 0.3, 0, 1, 0, like that. And again, we are going to use in-out. We're going to use sign, and we're going to take 1 second to do so. GUI.killedby, colon tween position, udem2.new. This one is going to go to 0.65, 0, 1, 0. And again, in-out. We're going to use in-out and sign for everyone. So in-out, sign, and we're going to take 0.5 seconds. And lastly, GUI.respawn timer, colon tween position, udem2.new. And then 0.7, 0, 0, 0. And again, in-out, sign, and 0.5. So after everything has been tweened, we're gonna wait half a second for the game to just catch up, I guess. So what we're doing over here is that we are looking if everything has been tweened. So as I said, after everything has been tweened, my English just quit on me. Then we're gonna put the time, and what that will do is you can put the time as anything as you want. So if you want time to be 10 seconds, put it as 10 seconds. It really doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is repeat, and we're going to do GUI.respawnTimer.text is equals to respawning in, and then .time, because you're going to respawn in that amount of seconds. And we're going to wait 1 second, because everybody knows that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 is going to take 5 seconds. So 1 second per second. And after that, we're going to do time minus equals 1, because time is going to be, the time is just going to be going down. I don't know how to say it else. And we're going to do this until time is the same or above as, or the same or as low as -1. And after that, we're going to do handler, colon fire server with reset player. And, if you remember, like 5 minutes ago, we made it over here so that your player gets respawned again. And after that, when you respawn, we're going to destroy the blur we made. We're going to destroy the GUI we used. And we're going to make sure the game knows you are not dead anymore. So died is equals to false. Then, handler, the last part, .onClient event, colon connect function of an argument and argument2, and then if argument is equals to died and not died, then so if you have died, the game will know, hey, they have died. But over here we're checking if died is equals to false, because over here we're going to put it to true, which I don't see anywhere. But anyway, died is equals to true. So if died is equals to false, we're going to make sure the game knows, hey, you have died. And then after that, we're going to do died screen of argument2, because argument2 is the killer. Else if argument is equals to kill cam, so if the game knows, hey, we're going to set up a kill cam, then workspace, current camera, camera subject is equals to argument2, argument2, let me just copy and paste it, character, head. And this is your entire script done. So let me just give a little recap on what we did. Over here, we're just checking if the player has died or not. Over here, we're checking if we need to reset the player. In here, we're making a blur effect. We're making a GUI and we're making, some checks, and that's basically it. So I'm going to load up a game and test this out. So as you can see over here, I have 2 players loaded in the game, which is my little thingy. But this is not the player I'm going to use. I'm going to use this player over here on my second monitor. And I'm going to bring out the sword, which Roblox provides to you. And I'm going to zoom in. As you can see, I'm in first person right now on the other screen. And now I'm just going to kill this player. Boom! I died. And as you can see, everything tweens respawning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The kill cam, as you can see, I am jumping now. And 0. Everything destroys, and we're getting respawned. So that is kind of it. So let me just do it again. So I'm just going to go and boom. And as you can see, I just died. The kill cam activates. I am walking to the other way. You died, respawning in a amount of seconds, and killed by player 1, which is my other account thingy. So if it did in fact enjoy this tutorial, you're going to make sure to like and subscribe, I guess. Let me just reset real quick, and boom, reset. And as you can see, everything activates, and I've been killed by reset. So if you did in fact enjoy this tutorial, make sure to give it a like if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. And become a member, do anything you want. And all I can say is that my name is Newbie, and I say peace out.